What's up, family? It's your girl, K. Charles. I'm in the car because I'm on my way to Bow. And 200 gain tonight. Let's blue. Ooh. Root for your girl, 200 gain. Anywho, I'm on here. I want to talk about Tyra Banks. I've been hearing a lot of people give her flack. Oh my God, y'all giving her flack. Let me say this. First thing I want to address is how many of you have worked a job, right? You was a supervisor. You hired some people to come do a job, right? You knew that they were going to do this job excellent. You hired them to come do the job. The job ends, they get fired, they leave, whatever the situation is. How many of them do you keep in touch with? I'll wait. I asked some people at work today. I say, listen, if you quit a job or you got fired from a job or whatever, how many of those people do you keep in touch with? And they were like, none. But y'all mad at her because she didn't reach out to Miss J or Mr. J after they wanted to leave the show and they wanted to get off the show and they got fired. Everybody got fired. They just got fired first. She got fired second, but they got fired first. And she hasn't reached out to them. Y'all mad at her for that? Why? Why y'all mad at her for that? Y'all saw her on TV once a week for an hour with these people. Her co-workers, her subordinates. Let's keep it 100. When she went for the show, she was like, there's a few people I know that will help make this successful. Her subordinates of the show. They weren't her counterparts or her equals. They were her subordinates. They her employees. And when one of her employees was wanting to leave, Mr. J, she wasn't happy about it. I mean, I wouldn't have been happy about it either. Damn, you gonna leave? Like right now? And so he stayed. You know, legal shit and contracts and all that other stuff. But they were not friends. They were co-workers. So I know plenty of co-workers that have left jobs where I was at and I don't even know where they are. I mean, they might even reach out to me on Facebook every once in a while, but I don't even think I accept their friend requests because we're not friends. I think people get that mixed up. And then you gotta think about this. Maybe she didn't want to shit what they eat. And what I mean by that is they had a lifestyle outside of her lifestyle. They were into things that she wasn't into. Maybe she didn't want to continue to have that at her home life. Okay, it's cool at work because we at work. But when I go home, I don't necessarily want to talk about your boyfriends. I don't want to talk about things that you're doing that maybe I don't really agree with. Maybe she didn't want to do that. I'm okay with that. Y'all mad at her because of the way she treated those girls? Do you know that that is what the industry was in those times? That was the industry. How do I know? Because I was trying to get in the industry. I was in the industry. And the industry was rough. It was hard. And so you put that on reality TV. You know what you sign up for when you go to reality TV. Point blank period. You know what you sign up for. They are going to show all of the bad stuff first because it's called ratings. It's TV. Now we can say, oh, Tyra's supposed to be so sweet and understanding. None of you would have watched the show. Not one little bit. That's why you got all this mindless entertainment right now on TV. Mindless entertainment on TV. Baddies. What do y'all get from the baddies? I'll wait. Oh, okay. What do y'all get from Love and Hip Hop? I'll wait. What do you get from... I don't even know a lot of these shows because I don't watch it. You know why I don't watch it? Because I don't want to shit what they eat. People say you are what you eat. That goes for your mind as well. If you're feeding your mind all of that mess, your life is going to be a mess. Because you're telling your brain that this mess that I'm watching is okay. This is good. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is the life we're supposed to be living. If that's not the life that you want, why would you feed that to yourself? I'm not going to feed it to myself. That's like if the doctor tells you you're gonna die if you don't stop drinking alcohol today. Are you going to test the theory? Are you going to see if he know what he's talking about? Or are you going to say, let me stop, let me cut it off? So that's why I don't watch that stuff on TV. But y'all upset with Tyra. And then y'all upset with Tyra because 2 grown adults had sex on TV. And it was recorded. Y'all mad at Tyra because this woman went on TV and cheated on her boyfriend? How y'all mad at Tyra? She wasn't even there. She said production should have stopped it. Production should have stopped what? A grown woman? That's what production should have stopped? Or they should have just stopped taping? Is that what you're saying? They shouldn't have recorded the taping part? Or they should have stopped you, who's supposed to be a responsible adult, who did something irresponsible, and now you want to blame somebody else? That's not how that works. And then I gotta look at it again to be sure. So I'm gonna say allegedly said something about assault. How can it be assault? You were with it. You were drinking. Yeah, you were drinking and probably drunk. But what did you think was going to happen when you invite men to your house with a bunch of women? And why the ladies that was there with you, why didn't they stop you? You're talking about production. You were there in the room with it was 13 of you all together. 12 of you all together. Why the other 12 ladies didn't stop what you were doing? But y'all mad at Tyra. I think y'all mad at the wrong people. The other girl said she mad at Tyra because they edited the thing so it looks like Tyra cared what she was saying, but she was really, you pissed her off. So it's no telling what she said to you. So the fact that they edited, that was probably a good thing. We didn't probably need to hear all the other stuff. But the truth of the matter is, she was rooting for you. They were waiting for you to come back and all that, and you messed it up because you couldn't read. Y'all sure y'all mad at Tyra? Or y'all just want something to be mad at? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.